Fox Kids YouTube. Okay, guys, hi, I'm live. Today we're about Fox Kids. Now, Fox Kids was around from 1992 to 2002. And not only that, Fox Kids technically never died off. Fox Kids is still in today as Disney XD. But we're not counting that. We're about Fox Kids from 1992 to 2000. Now, I remember Fox Kids every morning watching two shows, Marriage School Bus and Woody Woodpecker. We might talk about Fox Box, but I'm not sure. This is something we're talking about. Now, free. Okay. Now, I used to watch Fox Kids when I was younger, like everyone else. Turn on the TV, turn the bottom number, turn the top number to U, turn the bottom number to 28. Because my Fox affiliate was WHJV, Fox 28. Now it is 22.2 WSBT, which is a CBS affiliate, which bought the Fox affiliate from its independent station. Now, WSJG, Fox 28, is now a Heroes and Icons affiliate, which we don't got up here in Michigan. Now, I want to double check, make sure I am right, because Fox Kids technically used Fox had some of that. I'll talk about Fox Kids in a second, guys. But Fox Kids had a lot of WB shows at one time. I'll make sure I'm right. From 1992 to 2002. I know 2002. Actually, 2002 is where everything actually went for all the Cartoon Networks downhill. It went away almost 20 years ago. Yeah, I was wrong. From 1990 to 2002, it was Fox Box. It was Fox Kids. From 1990 to 2002, it was the Fox Kids Network. So technically from 92 to so January 2002 is where it got canned. Now, if you've seen this channel before, you know I used to watch the show a lot. I mean, back then I used to watch Marriage School Bus, which reruns every single day, then Woody Woodpecker on Fox 28. Then I went to a different network and watched something else. But when Fox Box came out, that's a different story. I should just change. Okay, I'm going to have to do something real quick here, guys. I screwed up already. I need to fix something real quick here. But yeah, we're about Fox Kids. It's okay. We're about Fox Kids. Okay, so 1990 to 2002. Save. Now, before the WB came out, cartoons that you must watch back then in the early 90s from WB, you watched on Fox. Before the 1980s, we had three major networks: NBC, ABC, CBS, and PBS and something else. But yeah, so here we go. Fox Kids cartoons. If I know the cartoons, I have to say yes or no, and I have to say if they're on or not. Where's my city key later? I'm gonna have to city key later. So yeah, guys. This is not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. If I can't find what I'm doing, I'm going to have to can this idea and do it later. Okay, every show on Fox Kids.
Hey, what's up? It's Jim, and today I'm going to talk about every Fox Kids show ever. I think of all
and some of these shows actually went to the WB, or went to Nickelodeon.
That had the most to do with me growing up. When I was starting in elementary school, Fox Kids happened around the same time. And
Yep.
It felt like the cooler
1 year ago, so technically this does count. This does count.
Saturday morning block. It was probably the one I watched the most from beginning to end throughout my elementary school years. I would sit down literally at like 6:30 in the morning or something.
I do remember doing that too. Now, Fox Kids, I started watching Fox Kids from, I'd say, 99 to... I started watching Fox Kids around the late 90s to... Wait, no, I watched Fox Kids, yeah. I watched Fox Kids from like the 1990s up to 2002 when they canned it. Then it went over to CBS. Until they went over to... I watched Fox Kids from 1999 to the end of 2002. Then watched it until 2005, actually. So from first 3 years, then to its demise in the early mid-2000s, I watched it.
Watch it until noon, basically. My parents said you really need to go outside at this point.
They were on until noon.
I was obsessed with
ABC Kids is the same. Trying to find ABC's this week. What about ABC's next?
Of the moment Saturday morning block. It also had weekday blocks, which were frankly amazing.
We didn't have that.
Animated series.
My Fox affiliate didn't have that.
With so much going on from Fox Kids in the early 90s, especially.
Yeah,
it was just
mid 90s.
A fun, different, kind of freeing Saturday morning block. Others, I'd watch certain shows and skip around and so forth. But with Fox Kids, I truly found my home, and I think most kids in the early 90s.
Sure.
Really
Fox had Transformers. We had a lot of anime in Fox. Still to the day it ended, anime.
Such a 90s kids programming block. It lasted from 1990 to 2002, kind of like barely making it past the 90s, and then would be replaced by the Fox Box in 2002. I'm only talking about Fox Kids shows in this.
Me too. So from 1990 to 2002 is what he's talking about, so I'm going to talk about the same too.
Programming in a later video, possibly. But now I'm going to list off every show.
Now I'm going to see if I say yes or no to it.
To really highlight how amazing.
We actually had Batman on Fox too at one time. We had Batman on Fox. We had a lot of stuff on Fox back then.
Right, so
because they didn't exist yet.
Bobby's World.
Bob.
Tom and Jerry.
Okay. Let's see here. He's going a little faster than I thought he'd go.
Different and full of imagination.
Now,
that programming block truly was. All right, so here we.
Okay, so two of them were here. I said I remember Bobby's World. That's still on TV. I mean, now it's on YouTube, but it was on TV until the mid 2000s on a different network. Tom and Jerry's show still in the air. Cartoon Network.
Bobby's
still on.
Zazu.
Nope.
Tom and Jerry.
Yes.
Kids. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Fox's Peter Pan.
Nope.
Pirates. Fox's Funhouse.
Nope.
Pittsburgh Pigs.
Nope.
Swamp Thing.
Nope.
Little Dracula.
No.
Tasmania.
No.
Little Shop.
No.
Beetlejuice.
No.
Bill and Ted's
No.
Excellent Adventures. Tiny Toon.
Still on.
Mary.
Tiny Toons is on Cartoon. It's weird. Tiny Toons is on Cartoon Network. Merry Melodies still on the Merry Melodies. Yes, still on Cartoon Network / Boomerang. Merry Melodies is still on Cartoon Network as we speak right now. Cartoon Network and Boomerang still in the air. Yes, it was on Fox Kids.
Melodies starring Bugs Bunny and Friends. Batman the Animated Series.
That was on Fox. Then went over to the WB. I actually have a relative of mine who actually owns the cartoon series on DVD. A relative of mine actually has it.
Or later would be called The Adventures of Batman and Robin. Eek the Cat.
I don't remember that. We're going to rewind it a little bit so I could...
Juice. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. Tiny Toon Adventures.
Stayed on.
Merry Melodies
Stayed on.
Bugs Bunny and Friends. Batman the Animated
Cartoon.
Series.
No, it's on WB. Before it canned.
Of Batman and
Same.
Robin. Eek the Cat.
Nope, don't remember that.
Or would later be called Eek Stravaganza. Super Dave, Daredevil for Hire.
Nope.
The Plucky Duck Show. Jim Henson's Dog City.
Nope.
X-Men.
Eh.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Power Rangers started on Fox. Then they went to ABC Kids, and they're still on now as we speak. On now. Power Rangers had a rough life. Okay, first it was on Fox Kids, then it went to ABC Kids, or I should say, yeah, it went to ABC Kids. Then it went to Nickelodeon, and it's on Nickelodeon now as we speak. So yeah, so Power Rangers are still in the air, but they're now on Nickelodeon Viacom. So they're with life.
Droopy Master Detective.
Cartoon Network. See,
Animaniacs.
ABC, Nickelodeon.
Red Planet.
Nope.
Where on Earth is Carmen?
Now, Where on Earth Carmen Sandiego is still on, but was still on. I mean, now this is what's weird. Carmen Sandiego was on WXMI Fox 17 every single day. I mean, remember from the early 2000s? I mean, it was on WXMI until mid 2000s. I mean, that was on TV. Where on Earth Carmen Sandiego was on here until mid 2000s, actually, which is surprising. That show lasted, and according to rumors, she's coming back real soon. I heard last year, a couple years ago, that she might be coming back. So that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, she's on Netflix, duh. But yeah, Where on Carmen Sandiego was on WXMI, Fox 17, for as long as I can remember. One time, in Buchanan, Michigan, which is about 100 miles from GR, I was picking up Carmen Sandiego on Fox 17 in Buchanan, which I heard that was classified as DXing. Now, I only got it for a few seconds, so I lost it. Then the sun came up, and I lost the signal. So yeah. Where on Earth Carmen Sandiego? That stayed on until the mid-2000s on Fox. Droopy moved to Turner.
In San Diego. The Tick, The Fox, Cubs.
Don't remember those.
Jim Henson's Animal Show.
Nope.
Johnson and Friends.
Nope.
Rimba's Island.
Nope.
Spider-Man. Life with Lily. But
okay. One of the shows he just said. What show he said?
Lucky Duck Show. Jim Henson's Dog City. X-Men.
Still.
Morphin Power Rangers.
Droopy is still technically on TV, but he's on Cartoon Network and Boomerang still, according to my knowledge.
Master Detective.
Animaniacs. Viacom. And heads up, guys, I just found out that recently that Animaniacs will not be coming back onto Hulu. They canned it the last minute. According to my knowledge, now Animaniacs will not be on Hulu. Yeah, I just got told that the other day that Hulu has decided to pull the plug on Animaniacs. Animaniacs was on Fox, then the WB, then Nickelodeon. It got kicked off at Nickelodeon.
Maniacs. Red Planet.
Never seen it.
Where on
Carmen Sandiego. Remember seeing that show? And guess what? It's still on YouTube. I actually might be doing a video series on Carmen Sandiego in a future date.
Earth is Carmen Sandiego. The Tick.
Nope.
The Fox.
Nope.
Cub House. Jim Henson's
Nope.
Animal Show. Johnson and Friends. Rimba's
Nope.
Island. Spider-Man.
CW Vortex.
With Louie.
Nope.
Budgie the Little Helicopter.
Never heard that one.
Britt Allcroft's Magic Adventures of Muffy.
Never heard of it.
Masked Rider.
Never heard of it.
Sea Bear and Jamal.
Well, Goosebumps was on Fox Kids. Well, yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was. For a short time, Goosebumps had a cartoon series. It was on Fox Kids for a short time. Then it died off into a movie. Recently, I heard that Fox bought the rights to it or something. I'm not really sure. Nickelodeon bought the rights to it. Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network bought the rights to it, so it's been a while.
Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. Casper. Power Rangers Zeo. Big Bad Beetleborgs. Power Rangers Turbo.
I already told you about Power Rangers.
Space Goofs. Ninja Turtles. The Next Mutation. The Advent.
Okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was on Fox Kids and on the Fox Box. And then it got killed off thanks to Nickelodeon Viacom. Viacom screwed up the Turtles. Okay, I'm just going to start the bat. Fox Box had, now, according to my records, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was on Fox, then Fox Box, which they never, that's the only show that actually stayed. And then they went to 4Kids Fox, which I don't want to talk about that show. It kind of turned to shit. Then went over to CW. Then CW turned it to Nickelodeon, which after that went to garbage. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is still there today, but now it's garbage. Let's leave it at that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually been around for over 30 years now, and they actually never actually died out. They died off and on, but they always stayed.
Adventures of Sam and Max.
Never seen it.
Freelance Police. Power Rangers in Space. Mowgli, The New Adventures of the Jungle.
Never seen it.
Ned's Newt.
Never seen it.
Pennsylvania.
Never seen it.
Indiana, The Other Dimension.
Never seen it.
Silver Surfer.
Never
the
seen it.
Mr. Potato Head Show.
Nope, never seen it.
Godzilla the Snake.
Sort of.
Young Hercules.
Nope.
Mystic Knights of Tir Na Nog. The
Nope.
Secret Files
Nope.
of the Spy Dogs. Mad Jack
Nope.
the Pirate. Augie and the Cockroach.
Still on there.
Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. The Magician.
Never seen
The
it.
New Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, seen it. Seen it.
Digimon.
Seen it.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
I do remember Sherlock Holmes, the 22nd century, being on. But it was not on Fox Kids. It was on the Fox Box. Which, technically, I remember seeing part of it, but it was not that good. I didn't like it that much. That was on the Fox Box. So it was on from 1999 to 2000. Now, Digimon, I remember perfectly from heart. So yeah, sure, I seen it. But it was on, off, it was not that good. Yeah, he woke up in his future after being in a coma for knows how many years.
Beast Machines, Transformers.
Never seen it.
Big Guy and Rusty, the
Nope.
Boy Robot.
Never seen it.
Cyber 9, New Dawn.
Nope.
Spider-Man Unlimited. Monster Rancher. The Avengers United They Stand.
Huh.
NASCAR Racer.
Seen it.
Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Flint the Time Detective. Action Man. Cyber 6.
Never seen any of these.
Escaflowne.
Never seen it.
Dinosaurs.
Nope.
Los Luchadores.
Yeah, heard of it.
Power Rangers Time Force. Moncoli Knights. Metabots.
Heard of it.
Transformers.
Heard of it.
Robots in Disguise. Moolah Beach. The Ripping.
Nope, never heard of those guys.
Alienators.
Nope.
Evolution Continues. Power Rangers Wild Force.
Nope.
And finally, Galador, Defenders of the Other Dimension. Okay, and those are all the shows that were premieres on Fox Kids, but I also wanted to list off all the shows that were kind of rerun on Fox Kids, but originally premiered somewhere else in America to fully list every Fox Kids show ever. So here we go. Jim Henson's Muppet Baby.
Nickelodeon.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Nickelodeon.
George of the Jungle.
Cartoon Network.
Mighty Mouse.
Cartoon Network.
Adventures. Thunderbird.
Nope.
Erie, Indiana.
Nope.
Round the Twist.
Nope.
The Magic School.
Fox Kids and they get killed.
Kong
Nope.
Country. The New Addams Family. Beast Wars.
Nope. Nope.
Angela.
Oh.
John.
Angela Anaconda. That show was so popular, it went to Disney. Then they killed it off like they should have, because that show sucked like crap. So this one, Beastar, never heard of Beast one before. Nope.
And lastly, Kong,
Nope.
the animated series.
Never seen it.
All right, so that was every Fox Kids show ever. I think Fox Kids, as someone who grew up with it, was a huge part of my childhood, coming home every day from school and watching it, particularly in elementary school. I think it was an essential part of being a 90s kid, quote unquote. But I also think it led to people wanting more from animation, being more open to all sorts of different
anime.
Animation is kind of the only block I can think of that can go from something silly and wacky and crazy to, you know, Batman the animated series, to having both action and comedy and probably some of the more fun, interesting action shows in the same blocks. I have so many good memories from everything from X-Men to, of course, Batman animated series again, to the premiere of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, to the premiere of Night of the Sentinels was a big, you know, Saturday morning for
now. We're at the Fox. Next is Fox Box, guys.
Countless other things. A lot of it is more towards the beginning of Fox Kids, or even seeing Silver Surfer, and then seeing Silver Surfer with Hank Hill. It has a lot of like great Fox Kids lineup memories for me, and it was really great. I wanted to give two special shout outs in this episode. One is my cohort in making all these every show ever videos, and that is Ryan Walterson, who did a great job making sure not only that this list is correct, which this list was definitely come together by him. He did a great job. I go over it well, but he definitely like starts these videos off with an amazing job.
I'm gonna do something else, okay?
And also make sure I pronounce all these things correctly. And he definitely
remember Digimon.
As tight as they are, so thank you very much. I also want to thank Kenny Curtis, who was the kind of host of Fox Kids where I grew up in Baltimore. He was a great host. I always really liked him. I like to see him running around the Baltimore.
We had a chicken.
I know he does, you know, stuff for kids radio on Sirius and things like that now, but I always had fond memories of him. And the awesome energy he brought to it. It felt like kind of like an older brother introducing me to cool cartoons, and I was like, he did a good job at that. And I'm very aware of how awesome Fox Kids was and how great of a part of my childhood they really were. And I thank them very much for doing that. And it's been awesome kind of going through literally every show they aired and all the amazing, great shows and awesome shows they brought to kids' entertainment in the 90s. And really, they lasted pretty much from 1990